Afternoon. This is Nita and Miss Panda with the Timepiece Garden. She's says there's a squirrel over there somewhere. We're in Garden 3. The goal is to finish with the dirt. I've not opened it yet. It's only like 65, but with the plastic on, it will be warm. And some of the easiest way you can tell is you can see the condensation. I hope it's showing up. When I turn it, the sunlight hits the camera and I can't see the screen. But hopefully you can see the condensation in there. So the goal is to get it done, get the other ones up and planted, and then get my other ones full of water. Now it's warm enough for the bees. Marigolds here are still full of them. There you go, there's one. So I'm gonna get on and get busy, let the bees do their thing, and I'm gonna do my thing, and you know, we will all be thinging together. Hopefully I'll get done enough time to do some harvesting. Our two little cold fronts have made one of Mr. B made one of my jalapenos die back, which is okay. You know, we're at that season. The other one is still doing fine, but I need to harvest. You know? Don't need to waste food. I need to harvest. I got peppers I need to harvest. You know, not put it to bed yet. So typically I have harvest going on until Thanksgiving, so I've still got roughly 5 weeks-ish of food. You know, it's just peppers and tomatoes right now. Everybody else has gone over. But, yeah, let's get her done. Hey, what did I forget? Forgot that I haven't cut the plastic for this yet. You know, so I need to go do that first and foremost, because it can get cool and I can close the door, but if I don't cut the plastic, I'll be, you know, burning it. Well, it's cold. I don't want to do that. So I need to go burn the plastic, you know, the right length, and then I can finish leveling. Not perfect, but level this out. Get the dirt off of this one, and then start transferring. Having said that, you can tell that the humidity in here is awesome, because I got a mushroom growing. Isn't that great? You know, just a shroom hanging out. All right, let me go on and get busy. Talk to you in a few. Did you hear my chickens? Somebody's either laid an egg or something has scared them. I don't know which. I'll go see as soon as I'm done. All right, so those are the two that you saw in the picture a minute ago. Just had wood and cardboard. Now they've all got their wood, their cardboard, their soil. Yay! Again, flooded them with water. You know, that way it'll sink the soil down and level it, because the ground isn't level, it's just flat, so I don't roll an ankle. Yay! So, guess I still have lots of room. I went ahead and got this one filled with water, because it is where it's supposed to go. And then refilled this one. So, you know, as we get colder here, these two will continue to maintain water. Now I will end up with more buckets of water. I got to get the other two in the back and then figure out where I'm going to put the fifth one. I can't do that, though, until I get these two out of here. So much fun. I got to take this bucket out. Does that make sense? Move the dirt out of there into here. And then take that bucket out and move the dirt out of there into this bucket once it's outside. That way I can finish laying the fabric and tacking it down. This side has to lay down first. This side lays down second, because everything goes downhill that way. And that way, should something come, it's under this fabric and get stuck under that fabric. It can't come back up. So that's the thought process anyway. We'll see. Having said that, again, I am done for the day. It's my strawberry spinach. It looks like that's the only one that has come up so far. The rest of these look to be weeds. I want to give it a little time. Now, some of them you can tell. That's a row of regular spinach, and that's a row of regular spinach. And believe it or not, there's 6 of them there. That's a row of regular spinach. Everything else in here is a weed. But I don't want to pull weeds and then disturb the baby roots. That's a maybe. Does that make sense? That one's a maybe and this one's a maybe, because they're all the same leaf type, and those are my 3 rows, but I'm not going to guarantee it. Now that one's obvious. Yay! And then in the last bucket, those are definitely the start of a row. And it looks like that's the only row that's come up so far. But it's all good. You know? They're doing well. All right, it is getting cooled off though, so excuse me. I'm gonna close things up. Get my gloves out of here so I don't forget where they're at. And yeah, I'll come back tomorrow. I don't know if I will work in here tomorrow, and I say that because I need to harvest. I've got peppers and tomatoes that I need to harvest, and I did not get done in time. Sun is down behind the mountain. It is getting cold. Not cold, but chilly enough that I don't want to be outside. And I need to go see what they were balking about. Mostly because they weren't, how do I say it? They weren't cuckooing the chickens around the chicken house. Makes sense. That's not where they were at. So I've had a couple of days where I've only gotten 2 eggs, and I'm wondering if a 3rd chicken has decided to start laying somewhere else, which means I need to go find it. You know, so anyway, that's what I'm getting ready to do, is close this stuff up, put tools away. And talk to you tomorrow. It's just one of those mini short videos. You hear stories all the time that sometimes bees will take a nap on a flower. So when they wake up, they've got something to eat. Now it's gotten cold, but we're not going to freeze tonight, so that bee will probably spend the night right there. If you look, he is not eating. He is sleeping. He's resting. And when the sun wakes up in the morning or gets up in the morning, does that make sense? He's on a flower that the hoop tunnel doesn't block from the sunlight. So when he warms up, he will go ahead and get a little breakfast snack and just continue to hang out here. And what's funny, there's a second one over here doing the same thing. He's asleep. Sorry. He's sleeping. Isn't that awesome? Say night-night, bees. This is Penny's. She's always got the darker brown. This is Copper. This is Milady. And Milady normally has the smallest egg. Was probably here talking. Because she laid a big egg today. Go, girl.